Hello guys, this is fairbinaryoptions.com. It is Monday, as you can see, the 13th of January, and hopefully it will be a lucky day. The reason why we are looking here at the EURGBP and pound, the hourly chart, is related to the fact that these lows, the previous lows, have been broken late last week, and because of that we are looking at a possible irregular structure. Now, the only irregular structure that may come to our mind based on the movement price made here is an irregular flat, and like any irregular flat, it should be labeled as ABC. So the previous move to the upside should be labeled as being a A wave of a bigger degree, then of course this one should be labeled as a B wave of the same degree, and now we are looking at a C wave. Now normally if you start the count with using Elliott wave from this moment of time on the right side, normally one would be inclined to label this one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a five-way structure, taking into account the fact that price made somehow of a rising wedge here, and let me show you the rising wedge. And normally this should be as a five-way structure, in the sense that in a rising wedge the longest wave is, or the extended wave is, the first wave, like the situation that we have here. So while the first, let's say the first instinct will be to label this one in a five-way structure, the fact that the B wave here comes and takes the lows here point us to an irregular flat, and this irregular flat should come in the form of 3. So for this move to the upside we should look for 3 waves, so this should come in the form of 3, then another 3 waves to the downside, and of course for the C wave there to the upside we are looking for a five-way structure. Now there are specific rules for an irregular flat and specific requirements to look for, but if this is a three-way move, then normally it should be labeled A, B, C to the upside, but over lower degree. So over lower degree this should be A, something like that, then a B wave to the downside, AB, and a C wave, ABC, like this for wave A, and then another 3 waves move to the downside here, but this I would say that that looks like a double zigzag. First of all, the move it is channeling too well. You might say it is not channeling that well. Well, it is. So first of all, the move it is channeling too well. If you clone this move here and you put it on the top side here like this, something like that, you are seeing that it is channeling extremely well, not too well, but it looks to be not a zigzag but a double zigzag, with the first wave being here, wave A, a clear five-way structure here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a B wave, and then a C wave with almost equal legs, which is typical for a zigzag. So A, B, and C, therefore the first zigzag. Connected by an X wave, of course. This X wave comes also in the form of a flat, and then another zigzag to the downside, five-way structure, three-way structure, and then another five-way structure. So ABC, X, ABC, so 3 ways move to the upside, a complex 3 ways move to the downside, and now we are looking for a five-way structure to the upside. How should this five-way structure look like? Now, before the B wave here we traced more than wave A, but no more than 138.2. It implies that we have all the chances in the world for the previous highs in wave A to be taken. And normally, as you can see, these go for 84.66. So that would be the target for trading the regular currency market. When you trade binary options, we are looking at price to be only higher at the expiration date than the striking price. So we need a 5-way structure now. Okay, now this 5-way structure, if you take a polywave from here, should look something like this. From the lows, for whatever the reason, it should be either a terminal impulsive move, or a first wave extension, or a regular impulsive move. So something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but definitely taking those highs. So 5-way structure for a C wave to the upside would be the thing to look for. And I would say that this week, after the non-farm payrolls in the United States and ahead of the CPI, inflation, consumer price index in the United Kingdom, I would say that we have all the chances in the world to see price gunning to the upside. So as a conclusion, or as a recommendation that we have here on fairbinaryoptions.com, is we would like to buy call options on the Euro, Great Britain pound, with the expiration date being end of week expiration date. So buying call options with end of week expiration date, as this would be the logical thing to look for in order to avoid volatility from the CPI to come in the United Kingdom. So end of week expiration date. There are a lot of brokers to offer such a binary options, and this is what we are recommending. So thank you very much for being here. Looking for a 5-way structure for the Euro, Great Britain pound. Buying call options will be the logical thing to do, and this is fairbinaryoptions.com. All these analyses are valid due to the help of our sponsor here, Lion Eye.